people have gifted me toys, or like girlfriends have told me like, no, how do you do it without a toy? It's like,
you know, I go, as women, it's our obligation to ourselves and to our partners, male, female, anybody in between, to know your own body.
Oh, those orgasms were so amazing. They were multiple, they were strong, they were full body, everything. And I'm like, oh my God, please tell me I'm going to find that again.
Just because you can orgasm quickly doesn't make you a superhero. It just means your body,
Doesn't
right?
my book, motherfucker.
Well, your body.
Those orgasms were so amazing. They were multiple, they were strong, they were full body, everything. And I'm like, oh my God, please tell me I'm going to find that again, you know? Oh, and another thing, like I really relied a lot on toys too, to where I'm reading a lot like Beducation, OwnALifestyle.com. They talk about how, you know, with the vibrating toys and all of that, like overstimulated our clitoris, our internal and how I've now just stopped using any toys. And I've just like, I'm retraining my brain to where it's just me. And when, you know,
Me too.
Get into like finally fucking dating, for fuck's sake, you know, being able to trust myself. So it's like, I would like to just be natural, and instead of all of the overstimulation. Although I gotta say, you guys, those fucking orgasms are so good.
Okay, but wait. I want to know, because Terry, I love that you're saying that, because I am literally doing the same thing right now in this point in my life, because I was like, I love me my toys. I love me my toys. I don't want to take the toys away, but I was like, I realized how dependent I was because of the loss of emotional connection in my marriage, right? So I just, of course, took up that mantle in my current relationship, but then realized, I'm like, wait a minute, I just want to slow the fuck down. Like, I just want to slow down, because I realized, I was like, well, I never gave my body time to fully get super aroused. I never gave my body that time. And the mental, and Daryl is just such a beautiful gift, because he loves that part. You know, he's all about the taking
building
time.
It up. Yeah.
So for me, I've just been like, oh, this is what I was missing, right? And the toy part, like I still have all my toys, but I'm like learning to just
touch my toys.
be.
Don't you fucking touch my toys.
Yeah, don't. No, I have a suitcase. Like, we literally have a suitcase at this point. We're like, we got to get two. Yeah, with all the fun stuff. But that wanting to just be so present in my body and really actually know what's going on, and having a partner that neither one of us are like, well, if you don't have an orgasm, you don't come, like that's the end of the world, because maybe that doesn't happen because you're tired, you don't feel good, a multitude of reasons, right? To not try to race to a finish line is what I absolutely love about being this age, actually, because there's so much more involved in pleasure and in sensuality and eroticism. Like, just the whole, the erotic arts are mental, spiritual, physical. They're not just, you know, getting in your body and slamming and thinking mammon, you know, like it's a whole, it's like a dance.
And thank you for that. I'm actually going to put links for Beducation and On a Lifestyle, because it's all about, she talks about how,
and Yoni Empire,
like racing to the finish line, like clitoris stimulation and orgasm. It's just like quick, and it's like, no. Like, take time, because there's like six. Okay, so there's clit, there's clitoris, G-spot, internal, nipple, which was amazing,
uterine.
Oh my God, I think there's so many more. Like just the
cervical,
crease under my buttocks, like the top of my knee, the inside of my thigh, like a squeeze on the back of my shoulder, like right here. Or if someone like touches my head or like pulls my hair a little bit, you know.
Yeah,
like,
you get to discover your erogenous zone.
All of that.
Erogenous zones, but I'm talking about actual, like,
the map.
That you can actually have an orgasm.
Yes.
Can you have an orgasm with someone petting your head? You're amazing.
I think so. I mean, like, what's really funny. So, like,
gonna try.
No, there's a couple of things. Like, so you're both like, no more toys, you know. And what's funny is, like, up until now, I've never really been a toy person. Like, people have gifted me toys, or like girlfriends have told me, like, no, how do you do it without a toy? It's like,
got hands, got fingers.
So actually, until finding, like, this feels like a commercial for Own a Lifestyle, but like until finding Own a Lifestyle, like I didn't have a toy that I liked.
Oh no, wait a minute. Let me just say this. I know this sounds like a commercial for Own a Lifestyle, but it's not. We're just really big fans.
Well, I didn't know that like you liked Own a Lifestyle. I had found Own a Lifestyle with Shelly because of like some of the clothing or something, some accessories. But then like the actual toys that they have are
Which one do you like? Which one do you like?
You know, I don't know the names of them, but I have one that's like,
you get the ones curved?
Well, and so what I wanted to say is like they're natural. Like one is made of stone.
Yeah.
One is hand blown glass. You know, and those are all. They actually feel more real. Like for me, just the natural component is sexy and sensual, and I don't feel like it's introducing this like toy into the mix. I feel like it's just a part of the experience, and that could be part of my experience by myself, or it could be part of my experience with a partner. And I think like ultimately that the experience is more pleasurable when I feel secure, free, and joyful. And like those are really the three things that for me are like necessary for almost anything that I'm doing in my life, whether it's like, you know, being here with you, having this interview, or like having some sexy time by myself or a partner, and really like getting to a place that feels really good. And so that finish line also, like I wanted to talk about that because I think that when I was younger, and especially with someone that maybe I didn't feel secure with, or that I didn't feel free with, or that I didn't feel joyful with, that's when the finish line was the most important thing, because it was like, how can I get there faster so that this can be over? Yeah. Not how can I get there because it's fun and like woohoo, you know, like that whole thing, the fun and woohoo comes with being secure, free, joyful, and finding pleasure in every step of it. And yeah, like to what you were saying, Shelly, about like, I don't know if I would call it the warm up, but for lack of a better word, just like all of the like experience that is being like channeled into our yoni, into our vagina, like into that space that's making it just like want to open and want to like engage, you know. And when it's not open and wanting to engage, it's, you know, it's like, it's more of a brain thing. Like, how do I finish this? Oh yeah, okay, let's just like get it done. But if it's all like everything's connected and we're really embodied in the moment, then it's like, oh my God, then yeah, like I think that I could come by someone pulling my hair, or by like just squeezing, you know, my neck, or like, or my thighs. Like there has one of these dates, it was funny, like this guy was like massaging my leg and he was like, can I make you come like this? And I was just like,
you could try.
Like, I don't know, like, you know, and like even just like getting into like the thinking of it, like I was just like just stop talking. Like I don't want to be in my head right now. Yeah, so yeah, just such interesting space. Like I like how I'm just putting a pin in like what is the finish line and what's the importance of that. It's to be done because we're not really enjoying it. And then like the other pin is in the place of like erogenous zones. And I think like our whole body, like our whole cosmic address could be an erogenous zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the things that was coming up, Jenny, listening to you say, because I was like reflecting back and I'm going, I think what I love too about this age and all of it is just accepting like what is, just accepting what is, and not make it a big to-do about a lot. You know what I mean? Like if you run into something that feels like, what is this? I love this age because I can get through it. And I have a partner I can talk to about it if need be. And right. And, but to just circle back around to that whole, like I'm being more conscious about slowing down because I know my body can get there very, very quickly, but I want to enjoy all of it. I want to enjoy all the middle parts because there's so much to enjoy. So to come back to acceptance too, is to know your own body. You know, I go, as women, it's our obligation to ourselves and to our partners, male, female, anybody in between, to know your own body, like to know what works for you, to know what feels good, what doesn't feel good. If your body takes longer to get there, it's okay. That's not right to stay at, because just because you can orgasm quickly doesn't make you a superhero. It just means your body, right?
Doesn't my book, motherfucker.
Well, your body, but what happens is if I stayed in that train of thought that, if I can orgasm as quickly as I could in my 20s and 30s and 40s, and now that it doesn't always happen as quickly, if I stay in self-judgment, then I just lose I lose the game altogether. Versus, okay, this is just taking more time right now. What else is going on? Am I stressed? Am I tired? Am I this? Oh no, it's none of those things. Oh, that's just where my body's at right now. Mm-hmm. And that's okay, right? So that, again, total acceptance. What works for you, what doesn't. Explore what works for you and what doesn't. Explore it with yourself in a way that you haven't before.
Put me in, coach. I love it. That was awesome, you guys. I love you.
Oh, it was fun. It was fun.
I love you. It was so glad we got to meet.
I know. I'm like, and we got to talk about sex and orgasms and dildos.
we need to have some happy hour wine time or something over Zoom so that we can hang out.